You're a very strong physical person.
Yeah.
You're a personal trainer, you're a natural bodybuilder, you manage a gym, you're around strength and fitness all the time. What is your biggest mental weakness?
Ooh.
So you mentioned your mom a lot.
Yeah.
Where's your father figure at?
Oh my goodness. My biological father. So I'm thinking I'm going back to school after this, and my mom's crying, and so I'm crying. So I'm like, the psych ward. I'm going to the psych ward, and I was put in inpatient care. I was there for like a year and a half.
You're checking all the boxes
Yeah. Of a dude?
of being intimidating.
Oh.
Ay.
He called me a dude on YouTube. I'm gonna look back and be pissed in 5 years.
This is gonna go viral.
I was real young, like 5 or 6, and I had this best friend. I'm not going to name names because they know who they are. We're all playing, and I remember the one turns around, and all of their moms are standing there too, and tell me, you can't play with us because you're fat. That was like my first introduction to bullying.
Welcome to Barbells and Bourbon Strength in Stories. I am your big, bald, bearded, barbell lifting, bourbon drinking son of a bitch, Shaun. And joining me today is Mekayla Caterino Short.
Yes, how are you?
Good. Welcome to our home.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. You can't see it, but this place is so nice. It's so nice in here. Even this room, so cool.
My guest, Mallory, said that it's like a closet in here. It's
Kinda
only
like-
it's 10 by 10.
It's like
It's
Harry
not-
Potter, but for podcasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quaint. It brings out the deep conversations.
Yeah. Get you in that
You're
mood.
trapped.
Get you, yeah.
So, Mekayla, you're a very strong physical person.
Yeah.
You're a personal trainer. You're a natural bodybuilder. You manage a gym. You're around strength and fitness all the time. What is your biggest mental weakness?
Ooh. My biggest mental weakness. Oh my goodness. It's a good question.
What do you struggle with mentally, emotionally, that people might not be able to see with your tough exterior?
I pretty much think you just answered it with the end of that question, is the tough exterior. I'm super emotional and sensitive. I don't know if I have necessarily a word because I don't feel I lack in confidence or I lack in drive or assurance of myself. I take things really personally and I won't show it and I'll let it build. So something I lack is letting things go, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Letting things go and just letting it be, whether I consciously or subconsciously realize it's there.
Are you a people pleaser?
Yes. Oh yeah, big time.
And that just eats at you if someone's upset at you? Or...
It's not even when someone's upset at me, it's not even letting it get to that point. Making sure that everyone's happy at all times and that, I don't necessarily care what people think about me, but when I do like you and I care for you and you're a part of my life, I go above and beyond for you. So it's not even letting it get to a point that I'm going to let you down. And that eats me up for sure.
Do you try so hard to make others happy that you kind of let yourself go sometimes
Yeah.
or forget about yourself a little bit? Yeah.
Obviously not in the fitness aspect. I'm so disciplined in this. It's the one thing that I'll never stop. But it could be like dumb little things like doing my hair after my workouts or putting on makeup or making sure I'm vacuuming my car when I need to or things in that nature for sure.
Yeah. Because you're focused on everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad thing, I guess. It shows that you're selfless.
Yeah. I don't want to say it's not a bad thing, but it's a stressful thing. It's an anxiety-ridden thing. It's very burden-ridden to have that kind of hold on you at all times.
And I'm sure that came from somewhere. It didn't just pop up out of thin air.
No.
I'm sure it was built up over time.
Yes.
You hinted around a little bit. We talked on the phone for a couple minutes. We've been texting back and forth a little bit. I barely know you.
And I barely wanted to tell you anything.
Right. And that's how I like it.
Yeah.
Because I want to keep things organic and, there's no script or I don't have any notes. There's no iPad or anything like that. This is just a conversation. But you did allude to your childhood being pretty rough.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yes. So I want to start by repping Pittsburgh 412. I love being from here. I was raised here. I was raised in Greenfield, which is right outside the city, and there's just a plethora of people, and the community there is amazing. And rough childhood, it wasn't abusive by any means. And what was crazy when you talked to me on the phone, you said to really think deep about pivotal moments in my life that made me who I am. And I didn't realize how much I suppressed and forgot about until I texted you that one day I was crying on the Stairmaster because I was thinking about it.
I know.
So me and my brother grew up with my mom until I was about 5 or 6, and she met my stepdad. But we lived in Greenfield with my great Aunt Mary in a 2-story house, and it was just us for a while. And my mom was a strong Italian single mother, and we were super attached to her, like super on the hip. And I was a very outgoing kid. Me and my brother were very had a lot of imagination. You know, we weren't really plugged onto the TV. We were always playing games or running around the streets with the kids. But what we didn't realize at that age was how poor we were.
Because you were distracted just by having fun.
Yeah. And, you know, just as long as I had a Barbie doll and my brother had a lightsaber, we were good to go.
Yeah.
We didn't realize it. And I think the way that affected the way I am, what we were talking about, is my mom was always good. Always happy, always strong, always taking us to the park. But we didn't know what was going behind the scenes until we got older. And that's when things started to fall apart a little bit, and it got rough for us once we moved out of Greenfield, and unfortunately had to move to West Mifflin. Sorry if they're seeing this, but
Fine. So how old were you when you made that move? Like, how long were you in Greenfield for?
I want to say we moved around 6 or 7 years old, but it's insane because I clearly and distinctly remember growing up in Greenfield and the house and everyone there. And my first couple years in West Mifflin, I don't really remember, and I was older then.
Yeah. So you said, you know, you're 6 and 7. You don't have much money, but you don't really realize it at the time because, you know, you're young, your mind is immature.
Yes.
You, like you said, you had what you needed to fill your cup, your Barbies, and a roof over your head.
Yeah.
At what point were you like, oh, we're a little bit different? Like, these kids have nicer shoes or nicer clothes or nicer things. Like, do you remember that time in your life?
Yeah, as soon as I went to West Mifflin.
Yeah.
And with Greenfield, it's very mixed. I mean, you have all ethnicities there, and it wasn't materialistic there at all. I mean, running around with a stick was fun. As long as whoever had the bike, you're all sharing the bike.
Yeah.
And then once we moved, it was about who had the prettiest backpack or what amazing toy did this kid get or who's wearing what. And I don't know if your daughters were into this or how old they are, but there was this store called Limited to and Justice. And that's where all the girls shopped at. And it was expensive.
Very expensive.
Insanely expensive.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 25. I'll be 26 next month.
My son's 20.
Oh, so he's like my age. So you know
You could
what's up.
almost be my daughter.
Yeah.
Fucked
You're
up.
like 55? I knew that was going to make you mad.
Cut.
So no,
46,
so
right
you
old age.
you'll understand a lot of my
But yeah,
references.
Justice. I remember taking my daughters to shop there, and it was like cringing because I was just like, "Oh fuck, it's gonna be $100 for like 2 shirts."
Not even the shirts, the little pens, and they would have these notebooks that were fuzzy. It was just all the accessories that came with it too. And I was getting Walmart brand stuff and excited that my folder was yellow or blue. I'm serious. Like, I was like, yeah. And then this girl comes in with like glitter stuff, and the mentality there was so much different than where I came from before, materialistically, like I said. And I did not fit in there at all.
Was it because you just knew that you were different, or were people picking on you?
Picking on me big time. There was a lot going on when I was younger, especially health-wise. I still do, but I had severe asthma growing up. And I was in and out of the hospital continuously. I mean, twice a month, once a month. And it wasn't like going to the emergency room and then coming out. It was staying there and being put in the ICU for days at a time. And with lungs, they know way more now. But even 10 years ago, or when I was 20 years ago, there wasn't much they did besides put you on steroids. So being continuously on steroids, I looked like the marshmallow puff dude off Ghostbusters, my poor baby. Like, oh my gosh, that's so terrible. So I was super swollen and bloated at all times. But when I was in Greenfield, I didn't even understand what body image was or what I looked like until I went to West Mifflin. And at 5 years old, it was made aware to me that I was big tub.
And you couldn't help it.
No, I really couldn't. I mean, I remember being hungry all the time and always eating and such, but that is a side effect of being on steroids. And when you're on them for so long, you're water bloated, like you have that moon face, genuinely. And my brother was super skinny. And my baby sister, when my mom married my great stepdad, who is a big part of the story as well, we had my little sister Mia, and she was always a twig too. And I was just like the big kahuna.
Do you have pictures from back then?
Oh my God.
That you could send me?
I did. Do you want me to show you them now? You want me to send you
We'll
them later?
wait. I'll overlay them.
I did screenshot some just in case. Please don't be mean about it. I feel bad for that kid, man.
Well, hey, that's what made you who you are, right?
Yes. But a part of, growing up with a single mom and being in the hospital all the time was isolation. I was always way more mature than people around me because my mom and her best friends, like my mom's best friend Amanda and my Aunt G, they're all very strong women. And even when I was younger, I was in the hospital so much, I was only around nurses and doctors. So I really saw how adults operated. And that's what I took after.
Interesting.
And I was kind of operating, obviously not the mental level of them, but I could see through people more. And I just wanted to be around adults. And I always got along with them so much better than anyone my age, and I still do.
So how did that translate into school, being that I guess you probably got along better with adults, you clicked better mentally with adults?
My teachers loved me.
I'm sure. So, but how were your friendships and stuff? If you were more mature, did you feel like you were better than them or?
Never.
Okay.
I never thought I was better. I just felt like I didn't click or something wasn't fitting.
Just different level that you were
on.
Like
the things they were interested in or talking about, or even when we were playing games and stuff, I don't know. It was really hard for me to ever have like a friend group. I wish I could say, oh, I've had these best friends since I was in kindergarten or since first grade or even high school, but there was just this gap and I never felt better or above anyone. If anything, I felt like something was wrong with me because how do they all have all of these friends and everyone's so close, and I'm just like out here.
Yeah. So because you didn't have a lot of friends, did you click or become even closer with your siblings because of that? Did you sort of lean on each other a little bit?
Yes. So me and my brother were extremely close growing up. We were best friends. And my sister, she's 6 years younger than me. So there was like a little gap there. But I was obsessed with dressing her up and playing dolls with her and, making her all girly and such. But mostly it was hanging out with my mom a lot and her friends. I mean, my brother would have friends come over for birthday parties and such, and everyone's outside playing, and I'm at the adults' table hanging out with out with them,
the
having a great time.
And,
or even just the stay-at-home moms, and I just felt way safer in that atmosphere.
So you mentioned your mom a lot.
Yeah.
Where's your father figure at?
Oh, my goodness. My biological father, y'all can't tell, daddy issues. No, it's playing. He lives in Virginia, and that's about all I know. We had a real rough upbringing with that. They were separated, I think, right after I was born. My mom pieced out on him from a lot of stuff going on, and I really don't feel he wanted to be a dad. Like, he just was a dad, And we'd have to see him every other weekend, and my mom would have to drag us kicking and screaming to get in the car to go see him.
What do you remember about him?
I mean, we'll kind of talk a little bit. Still, he'll reach out every 6 months and shoot me a text of a meme or something.
Yeah.
But I just remember feeling like how I felt around him, feeling extremely anxious and feeling like we weren't being taken care of. For example, I mean, I feel like this could cover all of it. He had this blue Mustang and it had black stripes on it. He would drive us all around in it, and we got in this real bad car crash and the window shattered. I smacked my head off of it. Glass went everywhere. And they had to get the board to take us out of the car. And I remember just freaking out that my mom wasn't there because we were in Virginia and I had glass all in my back. And I don't remember if it's when they were taking the glass out of my back or when they gave me my IV, but he was telling me to suck it up because I was crying.
Wow.
and I just felt so just unsafe around him.
See, there was very, very little comfort with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just no comfort. There was no connection either. It was more so we had to be there because we had to be there.
See, it wasn't like a dad. He was just like, I don't say a stranger either. He was just there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really don't have much more to say. I
That's
wish I
fine.
did, but yeah, it's just, it runs deep, but at the same time, there's not much to say because it runs deep. It's like,
You jokingly said daddy issues.
yeah.
That is a thing.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it is a thing. Do you think that you suffer from some of that lack of love from your dad?
I don't mean to laugh right now. I think I did a lot growing up, especially in high school. Just not having, even my stepdad, his name's Greg, he's absolutely amazing, but my mom stayed at home with us because all of us had a bunch of health issues and someone had to be on call. So he worked 24/7 to pay for everything. But I think not having a male figure in my life, watching all the Barbie movies growing up and love stories, I had this expectation of, well, I didn't get it growing up, so when I get older, like Prince Charming's going to come on his white horse and come get me.
Yeah.
Which was terrible looking back now because I've been in some bad relationships for the sake of loving someone and thinking they're going to change and get better.
So, but your mom, did she remarry?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so she met my stepdad when I was around 4 or 5, I believe. And they got married when I was 6, and we moved in with him, and then they had my little sister Mia.
And they have a loving relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that was probably your savior.
Yeah.
Is you did at least see your mom
Yes.
being loved.
Yeah.
And
And being
Greg
taken
loving your
care of.
mom. Yeah. So, but if your mom was single all your life and you never had that male figure like you do have with Greg,
Yeah.
things could have been very different.
I think it could have been different, but I also think him not being my biological dad changed things a little bit.
Sure.
Not that he treated us differently, but me and my brother were the stepkids.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. And I think for so long, me and my brother wanted my dad's approval so bad just to hear like, good job or I'm proud of you, that we went above and beyond to the point where it kind of switched around and we just didn't care anymore. But not having a dad that's helping you out and constantly saying he's proud of you and constantly being there, it's weird because I see my friends and such have it, but it's so normal to me that it's like,
Do you ever think that maybe that's why you're trying to please people so much right now?
I think it's not just that. I think it's a bunch of things.
You're trying to get that validation.
Yeah. Validation, connection with people. That's a big thing with me, is connecting with others. And I think that's why I do so well and excel at my job. Because when it comes to helping people, I'm more so making a goal for them to get somewhere. And when they get there, it's validating me that I can do something right and I can make a change in someone's life instead of having to worry about mine.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So how did school end for you? I mean, you went to high school, obviously. What did you do out of high school?
out of high school, I went to CCAC. I think I did like general studies at first, dropped out, hated it. I was not meant for college at all. And I saw on your podcast a few other people say that too.
It's crazy how many people come on the show and say college wasn't for me. Because I come for the generation, I'm 46 again, not 55, bitch.
Sorry, bro.
That, college was just the next step.
Yeah.
I mean, it was for me anyways. My parents were like, where are you going to go to college? And I'm just like, I guess I'll go to Pitt or Penn State because they were familiar. And what are you going to do? I guess I'll be an engineer because that opens the door for pretty much any job.
Where'd you go?
I went to Penn State.
Ew,
Don't-
I'm a Pitt girl. You can't be
don't-
saying that in front of me.
I got accepted at Pitt. Does that give me any brownie points?
Yes.
Chose Penn State. I don't even know
But
why
you
I
chose Penn State.
don't know
That's
why I
sick.
did.
That's sick.
Anyways. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, a lot of my guests have come on here and being like, I dropped out of college, or I didn't choose college. I did a trade, or I just bet on myself and started my own tree cutting business. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, college isn't for everyone.
Yeah, and I tried twice. So I'm a 2-time dropout. I'm
Congratulations.
I'm a two-time dropout, and my brother has a neuroscience degree, a master or a doctorate, I believe,
Holy
or
hell.
master's, and my sister's in school to be a teacher.
So what happened to you?
I got the middle child syndrome, dude. I'm like the black sheep.
Jeez.
If you met them, it's literally night and day.
That's wild.
The way we speak and everything. I'm the only one that has a Pittsburgh accent too, somehow.
They're all prim and proper.
Yeah, they are. My brother will be like, "Oh, that accent's so trashy," and I'm like, "Yeesh, I don't know how to get rid of it now, dude." So
It makes you who you are, right?
exactly, it's a part of me.
So you dropped out of college twice. What was your first real job?
I don't even say it's a real job. It's what got me into working in gyms was Bath and Body Works,
Okay.
and that's how I learned I was really good at sales.
How's my candle smell?
Fire, probably. Which one is it?
It's like teak wood and mahogany. or
Oh,
some
the
shit.
basic dude candle. We sold it. If you came in there, and I'd be like, "Oh, we got this or Ocean," those two. But I worked at the Bath and Body Works in Century 3 Mall.
Okay.
And they literally shut the mall down. So we all needed a different job. And a woman I was working with at the time, she was like, "Oh, my cousin works out at this gym and they need a front desk girl." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll go sign up." And I had to have been about 200 pounds at that point. Yeah.
I can't even picture that.
Yeah. Well, you're seeing me now, even like I've lost 50 pounds since last November
Damn.
with bodybuilding. So the transformation I've even had in a year and the things going on in my life are so different from even a year ago.
So you weren't athletic at all.
No. Hell no.
No.
Hell no. I think I started working out at Planet Fitness and I would do all the basic girl machines and leave within 10 minutes. But I unknowingly worked at this gym without knowing it was failing. So I was just the front desk girl. They had a team of trainers and such. And I would just sit there. People would check in, hi, bye, sign them up. And within, must have been like 8 months to a year, they gave me the manager position. And this dude who gave me it lived in a different state and flew out. I didn't know how to manage anything, sat down and said, "If this gym does great, it's your fault. And if the gym fails, it's definitely your fault." And left. Bro, I was 19. And they fired most of the staff that day too. And it wasn't the gym I'm working at now, but these shifts were 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. at night. We had no coverage. So what did I do? I worked them. And I would go nap in my car for like an hour or two in between with this one woman who would like help out a little bit until I built a team from the ground up. And it went from the negatives to one of their best gyms.
So you got thrown into
I got thrown
the
into
working
this
world really fucking fast.
immediately. Yeah.
Wow. So being in that gym, you're overweight. I'll say it nicely.
Yeah, fat.
Did you?
You can just say it,
I
dog.
tried. Did you, seeing all these people working out, did you start to think, oh, maybe I should get more serious about this, being that I'm like the face of the gym? How did that make you feel?
I've never really had issues with confidence. There was a few times in my life that I did get hit hard and like bullied wise, but at that point, it was more so I need to learn how to work out because I don't know how to tell people how to use this machine. I don't know how long you should be on the treadmill for if you want to lose fat, not weight. I don't know how to deadlift. So I would work with trainers who would teach me a lot of tips along the way. And just by working out with them and having fun, I was slowly getting into fitness. And then I became addicted to it after that.
It is an addiction.
How'd you get into it?
I was bullied in high school.
Wow. Were you fat?
No, I was the exact opposite.
Oh,
I
real
graduated
skinny.
at 155 pounds and I was 6'2".
Damn.
Picture that.
String bean.
So, but yeah, I figured if I get bigger and stronger, I won't be a target anymore.
Yeah.
Makes logical sense, right? And it kind of worked, but I was still the same person inside.
Yeah.
I was still insecure. I had zero confidence. I was timid. I was not that like alpha male at all.
Do you feel you're an alpha male now?
Nope.
You definitely seem confident though.
I have my moments.
Okay.
I'm confident when I'm comfortable with my environment.
So you don't like doing new things or trying new things?
My initial answer is no, but
Okay.
I can't really say that. That would be hypocritical of me because I'm always trying new things.
That doesn't mean you can't be scared of it.
Correct. And I think that fear is good.
Yeah.
I think it makes you try harder. I don't want to fail at anything,
Yeah.
even though you have to learn.
Oh, that's
right?
me too, dude. Failing is
You have to.
sick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to feel like a failure, but you know, I failed at some things, but you know, it makes you a better person, you know. It gives you knowledge and experience that you didn't have before. But yeah, I mean, I figured, yeah, let's just get stronger and I'll show them. And it's funny because I'll run into some of the kids that bullied me, like even a couple weeks ago I did. And it's funny to see them and how they act with me now. Like complete respect.
Yeah.
And one of them actually watches this podcast every episode. And I had no idea.
Are they fat?
No, they're not fat.
Oh, that would have been so. I know I keep throwing that word around. How do you respond when you see people who bullied you?
I act like it never happened. I'm not going to be like, you know what you did to me? Like, I'm not that person.
Yeah.
I did reach out to another bully through Facebook because I had made a post, this was years ago, about being bullied in high school and how bullying is a terrible thing for both the bully and the one who's being bullied.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was this long post. And my bully reached out to me and said, I saw your post. I know I did pick on you. Was this about me? And I was like, yeah, actually it was.
Yeah.
And I said, why did you do it? And he's like, I was such an unhappy kid and I didn't know what to do with that feeling. So I made people unhappy, which makes sense.
It makes sense, but I feel like that's such, like, I wish they would have just punched themselves in the face. I'm empathetic to a certain point. I'm empathetic when I don't feel like I don't ever see myself bullying someone unless if they done me wrong.
Yeah.
And it's not even bullying. That's more so retaliation.
Yeah. I mean,
but what did you say back like after he said that?
I just said, you know, I forgive you.
Did you feel good?
I felt good that there was like some closure.
Yeah.
You know, that I got to confront him 20 some years later. You know, it felt good. Like, I'm just like, oh, I get it.
Was it mental, like words, or were you getting hit? And
both. Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, both. He did a very good job of knocking me down almost every single day.
Making you feel small.
Yeah. And I was small.
So
which it didn't
literally
help. But he was smaller than me, which is how
crazy.
Ironic is that?
Were any of your bullies your friends too? Like,
they were two-faced.
They
were my friend.
That's a good thing to talk about. Yeah.
When we were in our own circle, but when we were around different people, they were ganging up on me with them.
Would they act different too?
Yep.
That was my high school story.
Fucking sucks. It's because you don't know who your real friends are.
No, and I feel it's just awful, and that's why I couldn't click with people like others did, because I can't hang around people who have wronged me or are fake. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again. Not dealing with that. So
you're the opposite of me. Like, you're hard to forgive.
Yeah, and I get that from my mom. 1,000%.
Like resentful.
Yes. I get resentful. It's like, I don't care, but you're not going to be in my life anymore, and I'm not going to speak to you. Like this one, actually, this is one of the pivotal moments I thought of the other day when you were asking me about it, and I didn't want to tell you on the phone. It was when I was real young, like 5 or 6, and I had this best friend. I'm not going to name names because they know who they are for sure. Mm-hmm. We were on the playground, and there was like a group of 6 girls, and they were in my Girl Scout group, and we're all playing. And I remember the one turns around, and all of their moms are standing there too. And they're in a straight line in front of me as though it's straight out of a movie, and tell me, you can't play with us because you're fat. And that was the first time I heard that word, and I really internalized it. And what do you mean? What does that mean? And they really wouldn't let me play with them. So I turn around and I look at the moms, and I'm crying like, well, what? And then Miss Lisa comes in, guns a-blazing, didn't play with that, flipped out and took me out. And that was like my first introduction to bullying. Yeah. And I still had to see these people. So, but you know, I was used to my mom being able to take me out of situations that were bad, but now I had to go to school with them.
This was what age?
I'm going to say 7, 8.
So we're talking like 17 years ago.
17 years ago. And I remember it as clear as day. I can like feel the fall air hit me still.
I'm glad you said that, because that shit doesn't go away.
Never. And I feel the same way every time I think about it.
So, you know, to the bullies out there, you call someone fat, you call someone poor, you call someone ugly, you make fun of their nose, like whatever it is,
yeah,
that doesn't go away. That could stick with them for the rest of their life, and that could change their course of life. That could change their confidence forever.
Yeah.
That can make them, you know, give them image issues. That can make them anorexic. Like, they could do all this shit just to not feel that way anymore.
Yeah, well, guess what it did to me?
What did it do?
Made me anorexic.
Fucking serious.
I didn't want to tell you. Yeah, there's so much I didn't tell you on the phone. So high school, that my growing up until getting out of high school was really what made me who I am, because I'm very outgoing, I'm very outspoken, but I'm so much more reined in anger wise than I used to be. And I think it was middle school around that time, going through elementary school, not fitting in, being constantly bullied. Like, just so constantly, like, not wanting to go to school. I had to switch elementary schools at one point because it got so bad. And, you know, we switched and like, oh, everyone's like, what are you doing here? And I'm lying. Like, I just moved to the area. That's what my mom told me to tell you guys. Like, I don't really know why I'm here. And it wasn't so bad at the second school, but especially middle school when, you know, girls and guys are starting to notice each other and flirt, and there's dances, and you're still getting called the fat girl. You start to have a problem. And at that point, we were still in cahoots every other weekend with my real dad. And I really didn't have any sense of control in my life. And I do feel that's where it came from, because I never felt, even though I was getting called fat and names and, you know, I didn't feel bad about myself. It was more so, what can I do to fit in? Oh, I know, I'm just going to stop eating, because that makes so much sense. And that was before I even realized what I was doing or what an eating disorder was, because I never heard of it.
Well, that's the logical quick fix to
Yeah.
fitting in.
Yes.
You're fat, get skinny. How do you get skinny? Stop eating.
Yeah, and being Italian, that's such a big part of my life, because our world is revolved around food. It's not even just because we like to eat, we do, but it's a way to feel good. It's a way to celebrate. It's a way to show someone you care about them. Yep. So it was really hard to do it. And I danced growing up too. So, you know, the quickest way I explain anorexia is basically, let's pretend you have a burger and you're like, all right, I'm just going to take like the cheese off of it. And then the next day you take all the toppings off of it. And then you don't want the carbs because the bread in it. And now you just have the burger. And then as days go on, you're cutting off the pieces of it. And I still didn't realize I had an eating disorder until I went to my asthma doctor one day with my mom. My mom kind of knew something was wrong. And I went from like, oh, how much did I weigh at that point? I'm not sure what my weight was, but I know I ended up at like 100 pounds. So I was literally skin and bone thinking like, I look great. All the boys are talking to me. I have a bunch of friends. Everyone's saying I'm skinny now. Like, I must be doing something right. And I got cornered by my asthma doctor. She pulls out the weight chart in front of my mom, and I'm laughing because I make jokes about things that are bad.
That's how you cope. That's
because
fine.
it's just like, it's so unbelievable. She's like, your weight started here, and now it's here. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. I've worked so hard. That's so nice of you. And she's like, no, we actually made an appointment at Western Psych down the road. You're going to go there. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going back to school after this. And my mom's crying, and so I'm crying. So I'm like, the psych ward. I'm going to the psych ward. And I was put in inpatient care. I was there for like a year and a half. And that was freshman year.
Do you still struggle with any of that today? Body image issues. Let's say that.
Honestly, I have more body dysmorphia from bodybuilding just because I'm getting on stage soon and I feel like I'm not lean enough or my muscles aren't popping enough. But it's not that I don't look good. And even last year when I was 50 pounds heavier, I didn't think I looked bad. I look at pictures now. I'm like, I looked like that? No one said anything to me? What the hell?
And don't take this the wrong way, but being called fat all your life and then becoming anorexic to essentially battle that fatness and the bullying, I'm surprised you don't have body image issues, because that was just pushed down your throat your whole life.
Oh, dude. I'm not in it now, but I was in so much therapy until I was probably 20 years old. Like trauma therapy, eating disorder stuff. There's really not much help for eating disorders, by the way. And it's the #1 deadliest mental illness, I'm pretty sure.
Fun fact, this channel on YouTube is rated 18 and over now because one of my guests talked about being anorexic.
Oh.
And it was flagged by YouTube as being an adult conversation.
That's
which
not
is
an adult
fucking
conversation.
bullshit. Exactly.
It's not an adult conversation at all.
Kids, adults need to know about this stuff.
Yeah.
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 Anyways, continue.
No, seriously, but eating was the only thing I could control in my life. So, I mean, when you're in the eating disorder program that I was in, there was like 10 to 15 of us in there, all different ages. And what I realized was maybe 3 of them had really thought they were ugly and they had to be skinny and fit beauty. But they put you in these group therapy sessions and you're listening to everyone talk, and everyone's lives were filled with complete and utter trauma and chaos and things out of their control, especially with everyone that was like, I don't know the age range. I want to say 14 to 18. We couldn't control anything, but I don't have to eat, or I can overeat, or I can hide this from my mom, or give me some sort of adrenaline rush. And I don't know if it was going through all of that and coming out, but someone in my program, when I was in my active eating disorder, died. And I didn't think that was real. And whenever that happened, it snapped me out of it, because I'm more afraid of death than anything. That's my biggest fear in the world, is dying.
What are you afraid of?
That it's going to hurt. Where am I going to go?
Got it.
When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? What do you mean I won't be here one day? Totally terrified. And I'm even more so terrified of someone close to me dying, because I have not had that happen yet.
Well,
please don't let that speak into existence.
No,
but you
no.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's rough. I don't know.
I'm sure there's a name for the fear of death, and I'm gonna Google it. And I'm gonna put it up. Right?
Deathophobia.
I mean, how often do you think about this?
I try not to, but it's death.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. When I look at my mom and see, oh, Lisa, don't be mad when I say this, but when I look at my mom and notice she's getting older, or I notice my dad's getting older, or my dog Snowy, who's at my, like, when I see him and, oh, you know, he's getting there, and I get extreme anxiety about it. And, you know, I work in a gym, so there's always someone's family member passing away. And that's the first thing that pops in my head, is like, what am I going to do? Because I don't know how I'd act.
I'm trying to figure out why you're so afraid of it. And being that I've known you for 37 minutes,
Yeah.
I feel like I know you really well.
Have you had people close to you pass away?
Yeah. I mean, not like immediate, like parents and siblings, grandparents, yes, uncle, yeah, aunts, blah, blah, blah. But so I'm trying to figure out why you're so afraid. And I think you like having control of things.
Yeah.
You don't have control of any of that.
No, at all.
Do you think that's why it's so scary?
It might be. I think I'm just, that's a good point, actually.
Like if someone said, Meek, you're going to die on this date, this year, and this is how it's going to happen, would you be as afraid?
Yeah, it'd be worse, because I've have anxiety leading up to it. Because
Okay.
what do you
Maybe
mean I'm
that's a
going to
bad
die?
example.
Where am I going to go? Are you religious?
I believe in a higher power.
Okay, and by that, do you mean you believe you're going to go to heaven after you die?
I do.
I feel like I believe that, but what if not?
Do you feel like you deserve to be?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good.
But I don't know. That's what I'm saying, is like, it just freaks me out. I'm going to have to wait for someone else to die first and just pray you come back to me in my
Listen,
dreams.
You have to do some really nasty shit to not
go
be
to
forgiven
hell.
to go to hell.
It's true.
Like
They do be saying God forgives like rapists and stuff, so.
yeah, you're good. Stop worrying about that shit. If
No,
I have
but,
any say in it, you're going to heaven.
But back to control. Yeah, I need to have control in especially because I live on my own and I'm very independent now. When I don't have control is when I lose my shit and I don't feel. And that's why bodybuilding is such an amazing tool for me, because I have complete control over everything that I do with it. And it really gives me a sense of routine and purpose.
Yeah. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah.
But bodybuilding must be fucking amazing for you, because you can control every ounce and gram of everything.
And it's for me.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about anyone else but what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it's really saved me from a lot of stuff, because last year or 2 years ago around this time, I was going down a bad path, man.
So why did you get into it? I mean, you weren't into fitness at all. Yeah, you were working at a gym.
Mm-hmm.
You used to be anorexic. You were the fat kid. Like, you were anything but a bodybuilder.
Anything but.
So why did you start?
Shout out to Team 2717. It is the dumbest thing. There's no story behind it. We were all in the office one day. So I'm on a podcast called No Juice with Frank Morado, Josh Hoffman, and Jaja Nevels. And we all work together at Anytime Fitness. And Frank had just did a show and he won his first thing. And we're like, oh, that's so cool. And he pulled out his phone and literally took a video of all of us. Put your pinkies out. We're like, yeah, we're all going to promise to do a show in 2025. And I'm in the video like, yeah.
If your fingers are crossed.
Yeah,
your
behind
toes
my
are
back.
crossed.
I'm like, yeah, we're going to do it. And that had to have been in, when's my show? October. So it had to have been the same time last year, October.
Yeah.
And it was like a week after that, he comes in and he's, oh, hey, I'm going to write you a training plan, but we're going to Sam Saul like this. Like, we're not getting trainers. We're not getting nutritionists. If we're going to do this, we're all just going to lean on each other and help each other, but that's it. And I'm like, haha, yeah, sure. And he writes my plan. And I believe I have a video of me on my Instagram, on one of my highlights of the first time I did the workout. He wrote me, the first month I threw up every time I worked out. Threw up. It was so intense and it was immediately 2 hours of cardio a day. But the day I said I would start with him, I just went full force into it.
Yeah.
No breaks.
Like the inner competitor, like you didn't want to fail yourself.
I didn't want to be on stage naked and be the fat person. And it was
good reason to.
Yeah, and I only had 6 months to crunch, but Frank is a really inspiring and motivating guy. He's a really amazing trainer, and you know, he doesn't just come in and he's like, did you do your workout today? It's like, pull up the cameras, let me make sure. Did anyone see Mekayla throw up yet? Or what did you bring to eat? Or did you know what's going on with it? Or, you know, we have to compete soon. Or this is the last food on Christmas. Enjoy Christmas. That's the last day you're going to eat.
So he's a no BS.
He is a no BS,
trainer.
non-coddling type of man. And I love that because I don't want to be coddled.
I'm the opposite.
I mean, if I have like a partner, like a boyfriend and stuff, that's so different because if you can't tell, I'm extremely blunt and direct. And I'm very, I don't know how to put it, strong in my life every day, all day. So I do need someone that can kind of bring me back to earth and be my safe place. But in the real world, that's not like my home life. Yeah, I need someone that's going to not be no BS with me too.
Yeah.
But Jaja's the same way. And then we kind of have Josh to balance us all out. He's like the chill dude, very in the middle, wants everyone to be happy. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you. I know that workout was hard and you did it. Not like, yeah, I saw you do 5 sets, but you didn't puke yet, Mekayla. So did you use enough weight? And I'm like, my legs are shaking. I'm like, I think I did.
It's hardcore.
Yeah, we're very hardcore about it.
And everyone's different when it comes to like finding the right coach or trainer, right? Some people want that no BS in your face. Nothing's ever good enough. Try harder. And then others want that understanding coach.
Yeah. And it's not, you know, that's them even coming in after the workout because they're not there when I do. Because they all, besides me and Jaja, we're the only 2 full-time ones. Frank and Josh do part-time, and when he's training, I'm working out. So, but it's nice because it did show me I can push myself mentally, and it helps with me to regulate my emotions. I'm not as explosive as I used to be when I'm upset with someone, or because I used to be a little crazy. That Italian came out and I'd be flipping. And I'm a Libra, so you know the scales, right and wrong. If I felt like something's unfair, done. Yeah.
So how was your first show?
It was great. It was so fun. I was scared the girls were going to be mean and snobby. They are the nicest people ever.
And I think a lot of that's because, so you're in the OCB,
Yes.
which is an all-natural division.
Yes, maybe it's like they're not on
organization.
tests, so they're cool.
That could be part of it.
I'm so sorry if you are, but like.
But no,
yeah.
seriously though, with the OCB, everyone's on the same page.
Yeah.
Everyone is, you know, no one has any enhancements that's making them
No.
more competitive.
No.
And everyone went through the trenches together naturally. So I think everyone appreciates the effort that all the competitors put in.
Did you compete in OCB too, or
I should have.
you just did NPC?
I did NPC
Why
as
don't
a
you-
natural.
Why don't you do OCB now?
I could.
You should.
I might. I don't think my competitive days are over.
No.
But yeah, I've thought about getting back on stage.
You definitely could do it. That'd be so fun.
That would be fun.
But no, the first day there, this is so funny. For any girls who are thinking about getting into competing and such, the worst part of the entire experience was the spray tan. And me being as pale as I am, I was not ready for what was about to ensue. I mean, you literally walk in the room and they're just stripped down, and I'm turning around, there's just nipples and asses everywhere. Well, you right here? And they're like, yeah, just put it in the basket. Oh, okay. So I'm just like kind of standing there like this. And then by the time I get to my tent thing, I'm like, spread eagle, open your cheeks and bend over, baby. And they're spraying you down. So that was the scariest part, not even being on stage.
It's, yeah. The guys, I mean, some of the guys go through the same thing, depending on what division you're competing in. They all wear different levels of next to nothing.
Yes.
Right. But yeah, I think going into bodybuilding and not knowing what is involved with the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of uncomfortable stuff for like the bystanders who sees us on stage.
Yeah.
Oiled up, fake tans, wearing next to nothing, like
thirsting, starving.
Yeah, people are like, oh, they think they're so they're look at them naked up.
No.
Like, no, that's not what this is about at all.
No.
This is how far can I push my body?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's that.
And people who think bodybuilders are crazy too are the biggest thing I've gotten from it, and when you mentioned this earlier, like, oh, did you think you were better than them? I hear that comment so much. And this past year for me has been crazy getting into bodybuilding because the group of friends I had and such, it's, oh, you think you're better than us? You think you're this? You think you're that? No, not at all. I don't think that at all.
Yeah.
And the effort it takes, I mean, people don't understand how much you're putting yourself through to even get there. You don't just go to the gym and do 3 sets of 10 for 4 workouts and leave. Yeah. I mean, can you go on the Stairmaster for 2 hours a day? Can you go on the treadmill for 2 hours a day and like weightlift for an hour and a half and eat the smallest portion of food possible? Drink a gallon of water every day, not drink, stay away from temptation.
Bodybuilding means something different for everyone.
Yeah.
It's a very extreme sport.
It's an extreme sport.
There's no
truly.
doubt about that
Yes.
whatsoever. Everything about it is extreme.
Yeah.
Meals are timed perfectly, weighed perfectly, certain amount of water a day. All the supplementation has to be mapped out. Workouts have to be perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, especially as a natural, because you don't have very much wiggle room. You're not getting any extra help.
No.
Not that you still don't need to put the work in if you're enhanced. You still have to put the work in.
Oh, no, 1,000% you do. But to look like that and not take anything?
Yeah.
I mean, it's even next weekend I'm in a wrestling match. And it starts at 4 o'clock.
You're
and
in it, like competing?
Dude, let me tell you what's going on in my life. Because I
Oh
don't
my
even
God.
know. I don't even know what the hell's happened this past 3 months. Everything's taken off and going crazy. They're going to be mad if I say this wrong, but it's either 818 or 808 Wrestling. A bunch of the wrestlers come to my gym, and my buddy Max, David Gavel Lawless, he's a fighter or the wrestler for them. And I took a promo video with them and Muscle Mommy Paralegal, and it's going to air on Monday. But I was going to walk him out, and it turns out I knew a few other people in it, and they told me on Friday, like, hey, I know you said you're just going to walk him out, but they have a sequence for me to do, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting slammed. So,
Oh my God.
dude, I do the most random things. So, but anyways, I know I have to do that, and I'll be tired. So now I know I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to do cardio, do my chest day, go home, take a nap so I can do that. So my life is planned around my workout still. And pray I don't get hurt.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
you know, you've been prepping for this bodybuilding show in October for
Yeah.
a while. If you get hurt,
They already know. They already know,
Like,
and they're gonna
you gotta
show
be
me.
careful.
But apparently, I'm punching someone. I'm getting quote unquote punched, and I'm getting slammed. But it's like 2,000 people coming.
sounds like a great time.
I think it does. I think it sounds like so much fun. Who says I get to do that?
Add that to your resume.
Yeah, pro wrestler and pro card.
Fat kid,
Dude.
anorexic kid, wrestler.
Fat anorexic and a wrestler. When you did your show, did you have a coach, or because you're a trainer, you did it by yourself?
I had a coach.
Who? Never mind.
I don't want to say because he's a very, very well-known coach in Pittsburgh.
Is he like a mean man?
He wasn't for me.
Okay.
We'll just say that. No.
Oh.
No.
Shout out to Rick Villani.
Rick.
Rick Villani
Wasn't
gave me
Rick.
so many pointers. Oh my gosh, I love him. Okay. I had to make sure.
No.
Like, not my man. I love him.
No. It was someone else who he's a very successful coach. He's coached some IFBB pros. But so yeah, I mean, he knew his shit. I was natural. Did I feel like he cared about me the same as of his other competitors? Probably not.
Because you weren't enhanced?
I feel like his time was more valuable elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
Ew. I wish
like-
I knew what you meant, but I'm out here raw dogging, so not really, but I get it.
like, you know, my check-ins, weekly check-ins.
Yeah.
I'd send him my check-in. His response was rinse and repeat. That's it.
Just, what does that mean? Keep going? Like nothing?
Don't change anything. Just keep doing it. And I'm just like, okay, I'm someone who needs words of affirmation.
Oh,
That's
yes,
how I
yes.
am.
Me
Okay.
too.
I want to hear I'm doing a nice job. I
Yeah.
want to hear I've done a good job. I want to hear, oh, Shaun, you work so hard and that's so nice. Like, that's just me. And I didn't get that from him at all. I think he complimented me once saying,
Your
I think,
underwear looks good, bro.
No.
Nice cup.
but no, seriously, like I got nothing
Ah.
like that from him. And I know I probably sound like a freaking pussy right now.
No, you don't sound like that at all.
But like, that's just what I need.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 7-month prep, which is long as hell.
dude, tell me about it.
You know,
Did you feel like shit towards the end?
it was getting tough.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not doing too great right now.
Yeah. Well, you're playing it off nicely. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't easy. And yeah, the temptations and graduation parties where you're bringing your Tupperware and
And everyone's
know.
asking,
Yeah.
what is that? Why
can't
do
you just
have
have
that?
a little piece? No, I can't. I mean, yes,
oh
I
my
can,
God.
but I'm not.
I literally can't have a piece of cake.
Yeah.
No.
Like, just stop asking me,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And people eventually started to understand, especially my family.
Yeah.
They just knew that this was going to be the way it was for 7 months and whatever. Anyways, yeah, I had a coach, and if I were to do it again, I'd probably get a coach again. I think, yeah, I could probably coach myself.
Yeah.
I need the accountability though.
Uh,
I need someone to check in with. I need someone to tell me that I'm not doing good enough.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I was coaching myself, I would probably get lazy. Just knowing my personality, I feel like I can always figure it out.
Yeah.
That's how I am. Like, oh, I got this. And I'd probably, I don't want to say half-ass it, but I don't think I'd give as much effort as if I had a coach.
Okay. No, I understand that completely. I mean, I have 4 people who keep me accountable.
Yeah, you have a team.
We have a team that just lean on each other.
Yeah, similar goals, like-minded individuals.
Yeah, and it's nice because everyone, and who also is in our group is Brandy as well. I forgot to mention her. She works at a different gym, poor
Okay.
baby. But she's in our group too. But
So,
she actually
yeah.
got a coach, and I'm kind of pissed about that.
Why? Because
the
no one
whole-
else did?
Yeah, that's the whole thing of our team is we all work with each other. If you're going to be on 27-17, you're on your own, but you're together.
Damn it, Brandy.
Brandy
What's
knows
your
how
problem?
I feel. Yeah, Brandy, what the hell? She's going to be texting me after this. She's so cool, though. She's the best.
But yeah, I mean, but you're the type of person that you feel like I've got this.
Yeah,
You're in so much control over things.
Yes.
You're not going to let yourself slack.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. The only time where I felt I do get lazy is that nighttime cardio. That's the worst for me because I'm spent by that point of the day.
It's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah, so I mean, I would lie if I said I didn't skip it sometimes. There's definitely been times I go home and I'm laying down and Philip, my 15-year-old toothless cat, comes over and lays on me, and I fall asleep, and I wake up 2 hours later, and it's 10 o'clock, and I know I have to be up by 6, so I'm like, well, shit.
Sounds like a lovely evening.
It is until I gotta wake up and then drive to the gym. But, you know, it just makes me feel good about myself because I felt like for so long I did rely on other people's view and words of affirmation for me that it affected me to the point where I realized that needs to stop.
Yeah.
And this really helps me show myself I don't need anyone. Not that I don't need anyone, but I can just rely on me and I'll be okay.
Yeah.
And if I can get through this, I can really get through anything because god damn, this is tough right now. And I drank 3 Alanis before I saw you today. So that's why I'm uppity up. But my energy's so low and my mood swings are crazy, especially through the workday. Like when you asked me for the picture the other day, I just got off the Stairmaster and I had to like stare at the text for a minute. And I'm like, dude.
You're like, bitch, can't you just use one of the ones
I'm
that I
like,
already
just go
sent?
on my freaking Instagram. I don't even care if you find the old kid fat pic. Like, you can use whatever one you want, dog. Just
I was
pick
like,
it.
all right.
Well, yeah, when I
my
said my
bad.
prep face, when I get off that Stairmaster, my face is just like so much more sunken in. that I was like trying to take all these pictures and smile in them, and I looked crazy, dog. I was like, these are not getting posted anywhere.
I could have done a little photoshopping.
Oh my God.
Puff your cheeks up a little
It
bit.
was so bad. The prep face is crazy this time, but it's crazy how much I changed from my last show. And if I'm being honest, I did it just to say I could do a show, and not that I didn't work hard, but I look at pictures from then and what did I do? What's under novice? What's the first thing you do? There's like novice, open. What's the beginner?
There's novice. There's the first time debut.
Debut. I only did debut, and I worked. The only quote unquote coach that I had was a posing coach, because before Brandy joined our team, John, Frank, they do men's physique, so they didn't know what to tell me to do.
Right.
And I tried this online thing. I hated it. Like this Zoom posing thing, hated it. I think I left halfway through one because I got so irritated. But I met with Aubrey Wark and Stassi Longo. They're amazing, by the way.
Did you watch Aubrey's episode?
No, I didn't see it yet.
She was on last year.
Oh, she's
It was
cool.
a good time.
Yeah, she's so cool.
We had a good time. Yeah.
So she, she did, what she do? Figure and Bikini Girls.
Yep.
And Stacy does the bodybuilding ones, and she really helped me get my posing down. But they're Stacy's shows that I do.
Yep.
But at her show, I got second in debut. My girl Elaine beat me out. She totally deserved it over me 1,000%, no question. But she was so cool to work with. But I did get best poser, which I didn't even know was an award until they called my name, and I stood there like an idiot. So they said, they just called your name, and I'm like, what did I win? And I'm literally on the stage like, they're like, pose. I'm like, what? And the judges, they behoove you. Because when I won the award, they're all... But when I was up there, they're looking at you like so mad, so mean. And I when I'm on stage, I don't get nervous at all. Like when I had to do my solo thing, I had sunglasses on. I'm walking out. I'm like, yeah, everybody. It was more fun than anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really cool. But I'm doing open and novice this time, and I'm going for my pro card. So I just want it so bad.
Do you though?
Yes.
Like, what does it mean to you to get a pro card?
That I got my pro card. It means I got myself to the point where I literally had judges say that I had the best physique. And I don't think it gives me status or makes anyone think differently. I want it for me. Yeah. Because a year ago, if you would have said I had a pro card, I'd have laughed in your face. And it's just, I wasn't into this at all. And now it's like my whole life revolves around it. And I'm not even sure if I, at this point, would jump right into competing at a pro level, because I need a break. I want to eat my gnocchi. I want to eat some garlic bread.
As you should. You deserve it.
Yeah, I need an ice cream cone with a twist and a thing of Jimmy's next to it to dip the ice cream in it. Like, you know, I need something. I'm tired.
Without feeling bad about it.
Yes, like I'm just tired. And I don't know. I'd be fine gaining like 10, 15 pounds back.
Yeah, I mean, just do it slowly. Do it gradually. Reverse diet the way you should. That's where having a coach comes into play. They can reverse
I think
you.
I will need, because I did not really reverse diet after my last show. I didn't know what that was. Frank and Jaw were trying to help me, but I did this thing after my last show called binge food, like crazy. I ate like 3 dozen cookies.
Yeah.
I ate everything I saw. I didn't care. I was in a food coma for a day, but then Monday hit and I got right back into it.
That's good.
So, but I plan on doing that after this show, because my birthday is September 23rd and the show's October 4th.
So you can't celebrate your birthday.
No, literally.
Until after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to eat and drink some wine for sure.
Because you're old enough to drink wine, but you can't drink bourbon.
No.
It's funny because you were like, I'll have a little bit. I'm just like, no, not on my watch. I'm not going to have you.
It was funny because in my head I was like, I'll take a shot of that and I'll just go back on the Stairmaster after I leave.
No. Which, look, realistically, a shot of bourbon would not change your future on stage. Let's be real.
No, at
But
this point, but
it's the principle of it.
also I'm not good at taking shots. I don't know why the people on this show take a shot of that and they're all like, I'm getting notes of vanilla. It all tastes like rubbing alcohol to me. I actually hate drinking. If I'm drinking, it's to get drunk.
I feel like you're making fun of me right now.
I actually am, because when I was doing cardio this morning, there was this one episode where you're like, there's notes of, and I'm like, what the hell? Like,
listen, girl, it's an acquired taste.
yeah.
Okay. Yes, it tastes like rubbing alcohol for a long time until you can start to kind of pick out the different things.
Yeah. But I oof, I mean, I was a huge partier 2 years ago. It's all I did was drink and stuff, but I wasn't drinking for taste. I mean, after my show, like when I go out, I will literally ask for a vodka tonic and 2 shots of Rumple Mints.
We'll have to have you back after your show.
Oh, me drunk on here would be crazy.
That could be a good time.
It would be a good time. I'm not like gonna like punch the wall or nothing.
Well,
but it'd be
let's not.
fun. It'd be fun for sure.
Yeah.
I've been sober for so long.
Celebrate your pro card.
Yes.
Speak it into
existence. Yes.
Right?
Yeah, you got to come to the show, see Rick.
There's probably going to be a few people competing that I know.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't know that you knew Brittany Ammo too.
Yep. She was on here.
She was one of the first people I met at the show.
Yep.
She's so cool. I love that woman.
I do have a OCB pro client.
Oh, heck yeah.
That I coach. She got her pro card down in Catonsville, Maryland, near Baltimore, in her first show ever.
Dang.
She won
That's
all
what Jaja
5
did too.
of her classes.
What'd she compete in?
She's figure. So she did figure debut, novice, open,
Damn.
masters, 35, and masters over 40.
She's a baddie.
She was 44 at the time.
Now, it's crazy because I know I'm super into bodybuilding, but I'm only focused on the physique category. Is figure mostly upper body
No.
with strong legs? Like, what's the difference?
So before I answer that, why did you choose physique?
Because I got big, broad shoulders and muscles. Honestly, it was because when I met with Stacy for the first time, that's what she said as soon as I walked in. She was like, "You look like you're a physique competitor." And Frank and Job put me down that path. But I was heftier, but I'm extremely strong when it comes to lifting. So I had so much muscle underneath everything, and it was like body symmetry. And it wasn't because I picked it. It was because I had like 5 people tell me to do it, and I didn't know anything.
How lean do your legs get?
We're going to find out.
I think you'd be good, maybe wellness and figure too.
Yeah, we were talking if I got my pro card that I would drop out of physique and go to one of those ones.
Yeah.
I think I could win physique in an amateur show for sure. And what was weird too was I was the youngest one that was doing physique whenever I competed.
Yeah.
I mean, they were all, I think the youngest one underneath me was like, oh my God. I don't want to be rude if they were younger, but maybe like 38 plus, and I was 25.
Physique's definitely the smaller classes as far as how many competitors there are.
Yeah,
it's
there was
definitely the rare.
There was 2 of us in mine, and the
category.
rest were like 6.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy being more muscular. And I mean, I think the last time I did my body fat, I was at 11.5%. So that's 7 weeks out. So if I can get to like 10, 9.5 by the show, it's going to be crazy.
Well, I do know a coach that coaches OCB clients. If you're interested.
Heck yeah.
Seriously.
I'm a whiner and I bitch, so you can ask Frank about it.
I've coached
I'll do it, but I'll
400-ish
bitch.
people. I've heard everything.
Oh, so
Trust
you'll
me.
be safe. You'll be safe then.
Trust me.
Well, that's why I was scared to come today too, because I knew you did that, and I was like, I'm gonna walk out this car, and he's gonna just be judging me off the rip. Do I look bad? If you say I do.
I mean, I see vascularity in your shoulder. That's a great sign.
Yeah, my arms, I feel like I'm transforming to the fucking Hulk, dog.
How many weeks out?
7.
You're good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
You know,
If
I saw
my
like
leg
check-in pics and
muscles,
stuff.
I mean, I want to say they're leaning out great. My legs have never looked like this, to be honest.
That's the last to go, is legs.
Yeah, and I got these fat ass thighs from being Italian, eating meatballs my whole life. But it's rough. But that's why I switched to the Stairmaster. And I did forget to mention, my aunts and uncles were bodybuilders in the 80s and 90s. And that
So it
wasn't
runs in
even a
the
big
family.
topic until, so we literally all have side-by-side pics of us all on stage. But they do give me tips, too, because my uncle, I saw him in Florida earlier this summer, and that's the tip he gave me was start getting on the Stairmaster. It's going to help your legs a lot. Your Aunt Lynn had a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah.
And I started off doing that thing for like 15 minutes on a level 7, having a straight heart attack. And now I can do like a level 9, 10 for 45. And it's weird with your heart rate when you're doing fat loss too, because your body really acclimates to what you're doing.
Yeah.
And especially because my body fat is so low right now, I have to wear a hoodie when I'm on it.
Yeah.
I literally don't warm up. And then like I'll be like running and it's like 140 and I'm like, that's it. Like,
Well, be glad that you're this lean in the summer and it's not wintertime right now.
I know my God, I'm in my gym just bundled up.
Yeah.
Bundled. I was scared to come here. I was like, damn, I like this outfit, but I'm gonna have to ask for a hoodie because
It runs a little warm in here
No,
with
it's
all of this
nice.
stuff.
It's nice in here.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it.
toasty. So yeah, you're not going to be drinking because you're under prep, but you're going to come back
Yes.
and have a shot with me.
Yes.
I have to ask though. So you've alluded to relationships. You seem like you're very strong. You have a very strong personality.
Yeah.
You like things your way.
Yeah.
How has that affected the relationships you've been in?
Dude, men are like dogs. They got to be trained. How do you feel about that? No, I was playing.
Look, we all need trained
Yeah.
women alike.
There was one relationship that was really, really bad in my life. I ended up becoming abusive. I was a little bit younger. And, you know, I had to get that good old PFA against that dude, and just is what it is. Don't really. Yeah, that one pretty much took me out mentally and stuff, just because the things I saw with him and his family that went on in the house was so normalized that I just couldn't get out of it. But I've dated a lot of dudes who really, and this is not to make them sound like pussies or whatever, but they really did cater to me, and they just knew. I'm very selective in who I date, yet I choose wrong.
Wrong for you.
Wrong for me, yeah.
So who, like,
I need a man who, what I've learned is I need someone who is very strong alpha male. I need someone who can overcome me, because my personality is so strong, and I just want someone to make the decisions and call the shots.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Yep.
I mean, I manage gyms, I train people, like even with the podcast, it's mostly me and Frank who do everything for it. I'm managing my own life. I'm managing my own stress. Like, dude, can you just pick if we're going to Taco Bell or Applebee's? Like, please. What's going on this weekend? Like, I need someone that wants to plan for the future, but not only that, knows what they want in the next 5 years. It's really hard dating in 2025 right now.
I can't imagine.
It's hell.
So I had Ed Lattimore, heavyweight boxer, author, you know, motivational speaker. He was on the last episode, and he said this generation is so disconnected with building relationships because it's not hard to talk to people anymore. You slide into their DMs.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk to anybody face to face at all.
No.
But 10, 20 years ago, you had to pick up the phone.
Yes.
Call their parents' house, ask to talk to them.
You had to have balls.
Right. You had to make all of these very scary steps just to make the slightest communication. Had to talk to them in school, slip them notes.
Oh, that
Will
don't
you
happen
go
at
out with
all.
me? Yes, no, maybe.
And I don't do that social media shit. I won't get on dating apps because I'm obsessed with true crime, and I'm not getting murdered, killed, and they're all freaking weird, and I don't like hooking up, and I don't do the DM crap, and I think Snapchat's stupid, and I think if you're a boy with Snapchat, you're gay. You're telling me you're in your 20s, you're like upper 20s, 30s, and oh, I got what's your Snapchat? What did you just say to me? You should talk about Facebook with me, buddy.
All the guys watching this are deleting Snapchat at this very moment.
Yeah, I don't like that. And but all the guys I've dated, they really, I will say, we're obviously not together anymore, but they were good dudes, and they did know how to take care of me. You know, in an emotional aspect, it's just they weren't mentally there. They didn't know what they wanted, where they were going, and they, you know, relying on your friends. Like, oh my God, dudes nowadays are so obsessed with their little boyfriends.
Are guys intimidated of you?
Yes. Yeah. I think so. I've been told. I'm very abrasive, and I do understand that. And I think it's, you know, I'm not going to just blame the dudes for things not working out or I didn't do anything wrong, but my sense of right and wrong and what I want in a relationship is so clear, and I don't leave you guessing. You'll flat out know what I want. Obviously, I'm going to tell you what I want when I want it, and if you don't do it, that's when there's an issue.
So what's your love language?
Money, Venmo. No.
Oh, Jesus God.
My Venmo is acts of service. Acts of service. Stupid stuff. I don't want anything to do with my car. If you can go get my brakes changed, go change the oil, put gas in it, like, we're good to go. If I'm coming home after a long day at work and I'm exhausted, I sound like a dude saying this right now, but that's so terrible. All right, let me preface this with, I am a very good person to be in a relationship, because when you treat me right, I go 10 times above and beyond. I will cook. I will clean your house. I'll always make sure you're good. If something goes wrong, I will drop what I'm doing and be there for you. If you're involved in something, I'll support you. But I just don't like to feel like I'm on the back burner. I like to feel like the number one priority because I'm looking for marriage. Like in the Italian traditional way, that's the way I grew up is, you get married and you have kids and such. So I don't just date for fun. Like
Yeah.
that was when I was 18.
Right.
Oh, we're just going to hang out and see how this goes and I'll Snapchat you later. Gay! That's like,
I mean,
seriously.
Yeah.
And it's weird meeting guys in the gym too, because I do women's physique and I'm muscular. I think that intimidates them as well. And I think a lot of people think I'm a lesbian. It's a running joke, actually. I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm straight.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Would it be easier if you weren't?
Dude, it'd be way easier. Do you think I'm intimidating?
Yeah.
What do I come off as? I'm interested because you're very...
Okay. Obviously, I didn't know you. Talked to you on the phone for the first time.
Yeah.
You have a powerful voice.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were very, I even told Maria after I talked to you, I was like, she's like one of the guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Unfortunately.
She was like, bro, dude.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that
Yeah.
because you're not a guy.
No.
But I was just like, oh, didn't see that coming. But I'm just like, okay. Tattoos. That's intimidating.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Fit. You're checking all the boxes
Yeah. Of a dude?
of being intimidating.
Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
He's called me a dude on YouTube. I'm going to look back and be pissed in 5 years.
This is going to go viral. But no, I mean, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
But this is why I have this show, Mekayla.
Yeah.
People see outward appearances 99% of the time and never get to know the person.
Yeah, especially
we form
for my
our
social
judgments.
media.
Yeah. See us walking by in the gym, see us walking by at Target. You make a judgment. I've been judged. You've been judged.
Yeah.
You've been judged.
Yeah.
Until you get to know the person. This is why you're here, to
Yeah.
get to know you.
No, yeah, I want people to get to know me and really see how I am because, I mean, I really only wear black, but my whole social media page is definitely me lifting weights to metal music.
Check another intimidating box.
That's what I like is like metal music and heavy stuff. But yeah, I guess I could see how that comes off as intimidating. Damn. Well, what you gonna do about it?
Well,
do I need like an intimidating dude?
No.
Like a pagan?
What you need is for this episode to be seen by all the guys, and they're going to get to know who you are beneath the tattoos and the muscles and the metal music.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, she's not that scary after all.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's
Because
true.
people are going to get to know the real you.
Yeah, that's what Frank always says. He makes fun of me every podcast because all I do is cry half the time. A pin drops and I'm like, ah. He's like, oh, you try to be all hard and heavy, but you're just a little teddy bear. I'm like, kind of, yeah. But being, independent in Pittsburgh and working in a male-dominated field, you have to be that way. And you have to have thick skin. I mean, the shit that gets said to me daily, I mean, it has to be water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Especially on my team. I mean, I grew up around my brother. I was close to him and his friends. So I guess I am more used to being one of the dudes. And even though I spend my time around a lot of guys, I love being friends with women and I love being around women.
I'm telling you and Maria, you guys are like, I could see you guys being like close.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because she's a lot like you.
Good.
Like she has some intimidating things about her.
Yeah.
She's like very high paced, strong willed, always laughing about something. Like she's got that sense of humor. Like you guys would click. I know it. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But that's like why I'm like able to figure you out,
Good.
because she's a lot like that too.
Oh, heck yeah.
Now, that was difficult when we started dating because she was very hard to get crack that shell.
Yeah.
I'm just like, does she want me to touch her? Does she want
Oh,
me to
like
get...
you didn't know what to do with
No,
her.
because I was just like, ooh, she's so tough on the outside.
Yeah.
Do you experience that with guys? Like, are they afraid to get close to you?
I don't think, maybe. I mean, I tend to not speak to people unless if they're I mean, like, I don't really get intimate with dudes in a emotional way unless if they're very charming and outspoken. So I really only pick ones who just try and try and try and try and try. Not in like a obsessive crazy way, but like they have to
Yeah.
talk to me a few times
Sure.
for me to even notice them, because I always think that it's like BS from the beginning.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, I have been told by all of them they don't know how to read me. Like they don't know how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. And it's not until they date me for 6 months or more that they could tell when something is off by little movements, little mannerisms that I have.
Yeah.
Whether I speak or not. Because like I said, once I'm in love with you or cool with you, you get 100%, and you can tell when I'm mad, because I'll just shut down and not talk to you no more, because ain't no one got time for boy crap. I get pissed so fast. Oh my gosh.
So you're a silent treatment girl.
Silent treatment after you bullshit me a bunch of times.
Okay.
I want the problem to be fixed immediately. I'm way more anxiously attached once I'm into you, but it's one of those things where if the same problem keeps progressing over and over, I'm done talking about it. I've already said it 10 million times, so I'm just going to let it go and let it be until I'm out of it.
Yeah.
And women do that. We leave mentally before we leave physically.
Oh, for sure.
So, I might have been with you for 2 years, but in my head, I broke up with you 6 months ago. I just didn't know how to say it. Sorry for party rocking. Because I hate letting people go, and that's a big part of, I guess, people pleasing too, is not letting them down. I also hate losing people in my life, whether they're being toxic or not benefiting me. It just always sucks to lose someone, a friend or a boyfriend. So I just hold on to as long as I can. And just for everyone, you ever dump someone? No? You always been dumped? Damn.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let's.
Shit.
My first girlfriend was when I was 18.
Okay.
Went to the junior and senior prom. Junior prom, I felt like I was just a ticket to get them there.
Oh, were they younger than you?
No, there was nothing. It was like when she got there, she went with her friends, and we spent very little time together. I'm not going to mention names. Senior prom,
Bitch.
it felt like she wanted more out of the relationship than I did. I went as a friend. I was getting the vibes that she wanted more than friends, and I was just like, eh. But I did have very little success with girls because I think it was a lot because physical appearance. And I was also, this is like so fucking embarrassing.
I'm ready.
So I was under the impression that girls wanted affection, caring, like best friend, like
Did they not?
trust. This was in high school. I'm talking,
okay.
Okay. No, they wanted a jock. They wanted to be called a bitch and all of these other things that I wasn't. So what was I doing to try to get girls to like me? Doing their homework, brushing their fucking hair in class. Like,
You're so cute. Oh my God,
I'm
you were
so
brushing
pathetic.
their hair?
Yes.
That's not pathetic.
I'm like,
You're a good person.
They're gonna love me.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're probably like, he's probably gay.
Oh
Or
my
like,
God, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
or this guy, like, I can't date. He's softer than me, you know? This is 46-year-old Shaun thinking back now. But that's just who I was and still am to this day. I'm just that cuddly bear.
You're just a sweetheart.
I ended up getting married,
Yeah.
you know, ultimately divorced.
I'd rather break up with someone than get a divorce.
Yeah. So I didn't have to like let them go purposely. It just happened. There was no way out of it.
Okay.
I had an affair. So Maria was the one I had an affair with. And I was telling you, we met through a story.
Damn.
That's what happened.
Was your relationship at that time, I mean, was it bad and that's when you met her? Or was it just something that happened and were you remorseful? Did you care?
I don't condone having an affair by any means.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh.
It's a terrible thing. Okay.
At least you're admitting to it, you know?
But happy people don't do that. Right? The cause of the unhappiness, I could go on and on. Right?
So there was a lot.
It's just, it was a buildup over time.
Okay.
Was I abused? No. Like, was I cheated on? No. But over time, I felt like my manhood or my masculine role kept getting taken away. The man of the house kept getting taken away. My voice kept getting muted and muted. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I didn't matter as much as I should have.
Yeah.
So what do you do next? You look for that, right? And I found it.
Yeah.
And now I'm living with it.
How did it like end though? Like, did she find out, or did you like just not say nothing and get divorced? I'm curious about that.
No, she found out.
Was she like upset? Did she punch you?
I will
Slash a
never
tire?
forget that. I've never talked about this.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need a shot?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, it's only fair that I talk about this shit because you guys talk about the deepest, most intimate
Yeah, I'm
things,
glad that
right?
you feel safe enough to say this with me here, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget it. I was at work in a meeting, got a call from my now ex, couldn't pick it up because I was in a meeting. Then she texted me, call me now.
You know she's on that phone, that motherfucker.
I'm just like,
oh.
So I went outside to take the call, and she had found something that led her to believe that our friendship, my friendship with Maria, was more than a friendship. And she's like, I just need to hear it from you. Yeah. I was just like, you're right. And that was that. Got kicked out of the house, lived with my parents for 2 years. Wasn't living with my kids anymore, which that was the worst part.
Yeah, that would suck.
Like, why is daddy living at Mimi and Pappy's now? So, yeah, I mean, it's hard to talk about. That was those 2 years. I fell into a depression. I was on Prozac. I was going to therapy. I lost myself. I lost my family. I couldn't even be with Maria because she was still living with her family. I financially couldn't get out of my situation. I couldn't just up and buy another house.
Yeah.
So I had to make some very smart financial choices and ended up getting to the point where I bought this house and started a new life.
I actually have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind. Take a shot if you want to, dog. It don't faze me at all.
Bring it on.
Where do I even start with this? Okay, do you believe in karma?
Yeah.
Okay. Does Maria ever worry you're going to do that to her if she upsets you or makes you feel less than, or are you ever worried it's going to come back and get you?
No.
Okay. So you guys are very secure and good in each other.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad that you cheated and didn't just like peace out? Why didn't you just leave? Did you think you like wouldn't get I'm not judging you. I'm just curious like what went through your head. Was it like a double life, the excitement of it? Or was it your escape?
It was honestly living two lives.
That'd been stressful.
It is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Talk about stress.
Yeah.
You're always covering your tracks and you're always thinking ahead.
Yeah.
It sucks. That's why I tell her, I can't live that life again.
It's a lot.
Like, no way. I would never do that again. It sucks.
Well, I'm glad that you learned from it. Damn.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me about that. That's rough.
Yeah.
How do you feel now? Like, are you happy it happened though? Do you feel like you're a better man since then and a happier person?
It sucks how it happened.
Yeah.
Okay. I am so happy now.
Yeah.
I really am. Like, my ex moved on. She ended up having more kids with her boyfriend.
Aw, okay. I wanted to make sure she had a happy ending.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Good.
We're very cordial.
So you guys are cool. Okay.
Like, yeah, it's
yeah, you guys
fine.
have kids together.
Like Maria and her, they'll communicate with each other about certain stuff. Like, we can go to a graduation party together and all sit at the same table, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It took a long time to get there.
Oh yeah.
You know.
But it did work out.
It did.
I feel like you have a good success story there then.
Yeah, I agree. Like, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. I agree with that though.
I mean,
some of it is really bad and it really sucks. And when you hear it going through certain situations, you're like, yeah, shut up, bruh.
Yeah.
But I mean, looking back, how long ago was that? 10 years ago you guys have been together?
More than that. So this all went down. Yeah, it was about 10 years ago. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, you wouldn't be where you are now if that didn't happen. As unfortunate as it was, and unfortunately, you can't always be the hero in everyone's story.
No.
So you had to be the villain to be who you are now.
Yeah, and I
Not
think...
that you were a villain,
No.
but, you know,
Oh,
to
I
your
was
ex-wife.
for a long time. In her family. Oh,
I
God,
mean,
they freaking hated me.
Duh. Miss Lisa would come for you.
I'm sure.
Miss Lisa.
I deserved it.
I don't believe I've ever been cheated on. And I've never cheated because if I even thought that, I think I'd leave, but I wasn't married.
Yeah.
So that's a whole different situation. But if someone cheated on me, dear God, I don't know if I would just leave and shut up or if I would be on the news like my mugshot. Because I think I might lose my mind.
Yeah, I think you probably would
I
too.
think I would.
Again, I don't known you for an hour and a half now, but yeah, I think you'd fuck someone up.
I think I would. My feelings, I'd rather be punched in the face than have my feelings hurt, to be honest.
Yeah. Being heartbroken is
It's the fucking
worst.
worst, man.
It's the worst.
Oh my God. It used to be worse for me when I was younger. My first high school boyfriend, piece of shit. Hate that dude. If he watches it, he knows who I'm talking about. He'll still hit me up on, guess what? Snapchat. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sometimes, or he used to at least. And dude, when I first got my heart broken the first few times, I felt like I was going to die. Yeah. Like I couldn't even breathe. And now it's one of those things I just, you know, you get broken up with, give yourself like 2 days, be sad, and then just disassociate it. It's fine. Because I was fine before you were in my life, and I'll be fine after.
Yeah.
But getting a divorce, dog, I don't know.
Okay. I think getting a divorce is like freaking putting gas in your car these days. It's so common.
That makes me
it's
so
a shame.
sad,
It's a
though.
shame.
I wish it was really sacred still.
When there's kids involved, that's where it gets tricky.
Oh, custodies. Yeah. Well, I mean, I went through it.
The logistical stuff sucks, but you hurting your kids, that was the worst part. The questions.
Did you guys tell them what was up, or do they not know? Because, you know,
do
they have access to YouTube? Like, are they about to find it out through here?
They know exactly.
Okay, okay.
They're 20, 18, and 16.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This was, God, I mean, they were too young to explain what's happening back then. Let's just say that. It was an adult situation that didn't need to be told to kids.
Yeah.
They ended up learning on their own, you know. But now I know how you guys feel.
Did you feel stressed out telling me that? Do you feel
No.
like free or weird getting that out there?
I don't talk about it very much.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy that I'm the one he told. Like, that's lit. He said, I'm telling the bro over here.
So much.
You're so intimidating, but I'm going to tell you the most craziest moment of my life.
And if she gets mad at me, she's going to punch me in the face.
That'd be a crazy episode. You trying to get views? I'm too tired. Like, literally after this, I'm going to go and take a nap.
It is, that was exhausting.
Yeah, getting those, like, that emotion out.
And listen, you might be judging me now. A lot of you know what's happened in my life. A lot of you know about my situation. But you might be like, oh, I didn't know he did that. I'm going to unsubscribe now. Go ahead. I'm human. I make mistakes. Are you perfect? I didn't think so. We all have a story, right? You fucked up before. You fucked up before. I'm not going to judge you. People have sat here and told me the craziest shit that they did. They've been in and out of jail. They've stolen. They've, you know, hurt people very badly physically, emotionally. I'm not like, bro, get out of my house.
Yeah.
You know, we all have a past. I can't
Yeah,
change
everyone's
it.
done messed up things. And the thing with people judging others is because you're not owning up to what you did or you're going to lie about it.
Yeah. Hypocrites. Typically, the ones that judge you the hardest are the ones that have the most skeletons to hide.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't. Are you a judgy person? I mean, I know you have this podcast, but do you judge people?
Look, this show has made me judge less.
Yeah.
This has been a very humbling experience for me. Yeah. You're episode 71. That's 71 opportunities for me to be humbled.
Yeah.
And it has, big time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I used to be judgy. In fact, I had a guest on, one of my first guests ever, Jake, my good buddy Jake. I told him that I used to think he was the biggest douchebag.
Oh, my God.
Told him, I was like, the moment I saw you, I'm like, he is such a fucking douchebag. Now we're really good friends.
Oh, yeah.
Was I judgy? Absolutely. We all are.
Yeah.
But I try to give someone the benefit of the doubt now.
Yeah.
more than I ever have. So, yeah, I judged you. I didn't like tell you to your face. I wasn't like telling my friends behind my back like this Mekayla chick. She's like, look,
Loco.
dude, like, yeah, into
Yeah, I
like,
bet you did. He's
No, I
called
didn't.
Project One. Y'all got this dude working for you, bro.
I knew once I gave you the chance to talk, I'm like, this chick's gonna run so much deeper than I can imagine. And that's exactly what happened.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
I hope so, at least.
yeah.
That's crazy. Y'all be thinking I'm a dude. I don't give a fuck.
I
Maybe if yins were more manly, you wouldn't be intimidated. How about that?
Oh, shit.
For real.
Yeah.
Especially men who are intimidated. Like, okay, big puss. I know more alpha women than I know alpha men nowadays. And I think that was the gap in how we were raised.
Maybe. Well, you're in okay, your generation's different too.
Yeah.
I don't think men know how to
Be men, how to lead. I'm talking about my generation right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
am I.
All the women are independent. Like most of the women that I hang around, they have a game plan for their life. I mean, no one knows what they want to do with their life, even when they're in their 60s half the time. But they have a game plan. They have strategies. They hang around other people that uplift them. They have a good support system. They're cool to be around. And like most of the dudes I know, they're like living with their parents, don't know what's going on. I don't know what I want to do. And like drinking every weekend and stuff. And it's like disgusting.
Yeah. Well, look, we live in a world of instant gratification.
Yeah.
We're used to getting our way very quickly.
Yeah.
Dopamine hit every time we open our phone. We're
Yeah.
seeing shit that's like, ooh, pretty. Ooh,
Yes,
yeah,
and what can make me feel good in the
Yeah.
moment so I don't have to process
ooh,
emotions.
I can order food right to my
Yes,
door.
and that's what bodybuilding helped me with too. And I know I seem so judgy when I'm talking about people that drink nowadays and stuff, but I'm more so just disgusted by it because of who I became 2 years ago. When I tell you I literally partied my ass off, I was the worst version of myself. I wasn't cool with my family. I was doing terrible at work. Well, I mean, I was showing up hungover,
Sure.
but I didn't care.
Yeah.
But these people who were my party and drinking friends weren't good for me, and they didn't care about me once I got, not that I had a problem, it was more so for funsies, but yeah, drinking fucked up my life, dude. It led me down to meet the worst people, and it was just party after party after party, and then it seemed fun, but you know, those fun times aren't
They catch
real.
up to you.
Yeah, those good times are a trap.
You know how many recovering alcoholics I've had on this show? And they're sitting
Yeah.
amongst
Well, my buddy
70
Jaw
bottles.
who's on our team, he's a
Yeah.
recovering addict right now.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy that hold can have on you. And like, I didn't talk to my mom for like, there was like 6 months I really wasn't speaking to anyone in my family because they knew something was wrong and that I wasn't doing good. And I was just mean and miserable all the time. And I'd be, you know, at a family gathering and I'd just be so worried about meeting up with the friends to go drink. Like, what the hell?
What were you running from?
I think it was just, I had gotten out of a 3-year relationship. I'd lived with someone. He is an amazing guy. I have nothing bad to say about him. It just didn't work. He wasn't my person. And I turned 21 during COVID. So there was
I can't imagine.
what
What else is there to do?
So I mean,
Drink.
literally, I wasn't even drinking then. There was just like 5-ish years of my life I wasn't. So I just think I felt so caged in that I was like, I need to get out there. I need to go. And then I just partied and I was like, wow, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not worried. This is fun. I'm dancing. I'm singing. This is a good time. And I have this huge group of friends now and we party Monday to Sunday and oh, this is so fun. And it was fun until it wasn't fun. Mm-hmm. And then you realize these people don't have depth. They don't have any goals in their life. They're worried about drinking on weekends and weekends only. And like, I was just neglecting everyone. But it was more of a phase for me. It really only lasted 6 months and I was over it. And then once I got into bodybuilding and you have to self-isolate because, you know, that's just the name of the game.
Well, there's no time for drinking in bodybuilding.
No, there's no time for drinking.
Well, you can, but you're going to be a shitty bodybuilder.
Yes.
Right?
And it's not that you can't go out and do things. It's just now, you know, the people I used to hang with, they don't want to go out and do things with me because I don't drink or because I'm not going to eat the fries. And it makes them feel some type of way. Or the one comment that I have been getting or I got from one person that makes me mad to this day was, yeah, I'm getting in on my fitness, but, you know, I don't want to be muscular like her. That's too much. And in my head, I'm thinking, bitch, you could never even slightly look like this. Like, what are you talking about right now? So just the backhanded compliments of it all. But you never, like, you know who never said anything bad about me and always told me I look great? My family and my team, 2717. Yeah. And all of the women from OCB that I talked to, they have never made me feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, Mekayla, no one has to agree with what you do. No one has to like how you look.
No.
But guess what? It doesn't affect them.
No.
They don't have to like it.
No.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to like the fact that they're an overweight Karen.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucking bitch. Alcoholic. And I just
Calm down.
I know I see.
Calm down.
I know I get mad about it, but it was just my life really did take a crazy turn within a year for the positive. But I think the biggest thing I learned this year was to only care about how I feel and think, because when I feel the best is when I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
By myself.
Yeah, because you have nothing else to worry about.
No.
All right, girl, it's time.
All right.
You're like, I've been waiting all day for this.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Would you like a drink of your Saratoga bottled water before we
start?
start?
Is it just water or is it like sparkling?
It's water. Still.
Does it smell like something?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, it's so clean. All right.
All right, girl.
Wrestle?
It's time.
Okay.
Be gentle.
You got big ass hands, dog. Jesus. Okay.
Start when you're ready.
Okay. Are you like being serious right now? This is actually hard as shit. Do you see all my muscles? I look good, y'all.
Oh, they're popping. All right, Mekayla, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? You started bodybuilding recently. You seem like you're coming into your own. Where are you going to be 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I'm going to have my
life.
pro card and be competing.
What about in life?
In life?
Relationship-wise,
Oh.
work-wise.
Work-wise, I'd like to be at my gym still with a bunch of members and a huge training team. What is going on? And a huge training team. And hopefully married in 5 years. I'll be in my 30s by then. That's crazy. It's
Getting
so
up
old.
there.
Yeah, not like you, buddy. So
Watch it. I'm going to be 70 in 5 years.
damn,
According
basically.
to you.
Jesus. Better get those knees checked.
But so I asked you that. I've asked that question before. It's not original. But now it's documented.
Yeah.
Right? Forever.
Forever.
Now you're going to have to look back at this.
I'm going to be single in my
In
apartment.
5 years.
So no.
You're going to be on Snapchat
Fucking Snapchat, y'all.
with your 20-year-old toothless cat
Yeah.
being like, what have I done with my life?
Okay.
But no, I don't see
I'm gonna be
yourself-
far.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That was a hard question because I don't know where I'm going to be, but I know I'm going to be up. That's it.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You're not like, I'm kind of content with where I'm at now.
I'm never content. I'm always ready for the next chapter, the next step.
I love that. Girl, that was fun.
That was so fun,
I
bro.
mean, bro.
Bro, thanks. No, that was a great time. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I learned a lot about you, and I know you did too. Right? Like the video. Watch one of these episodes. Subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode of Barbells and Bourbon. Peace.
Wow, that was awesome.
Fun.
Thank you so much.
Didn't expect that, did you?
No, you're very good at this.